Yo, what's good, YouTube? I'm back recording my last soapbox. Jumping on my soapbox for the last time in 2009. Jumping on my soapbox one last time, and then I'm gonna do my little 2010 welcome to 2010 video or whatever. But I want to jump on the soapbox one more time. Jump on the soapbox one last time, and I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm gonna leave it alone. All right, soapbox. Dating someone that is not out. All right, now I know we have all been there. We've all had that day where we just came out, couldn't take it anymore. I am gay, I am lesbian, this is who I am out, and I am so happy, right? But what happens when you start kicking it with someone and you find out that they are not out? Not out to family, not out to friends, just in the closet, all the way in the closet, like all the way in the closet, just real. I'm gonna go in the closet and I'm gonna lock that bitch and not ever come out, right? I just wanted to share my thoughts about that there, because you know, hey, I can do that as my blog. But I guess some of the things I want to talk about when you date someone that's not out, right? And if you are someone that's dating someone that's not out, just, you know, take their advice and, you know, see where it goes or whatever. But in my personal opinion, dating someone that's not out, you know, complicates shit just a little bit too much. And I'm gonna tell you why. Because you can't go to certain places, you can't do certain things, you can't express yourself in public. PDA, even though I'm not a very big fan of PDA, but when I want to hold my girlfriend's hand, when I want to give my girlfriend a kiss on the cheek, I mean, you know, not saying just make out in public and all that other shit, but, you know, you're always worried about who's watching. You're always worried about who might see, who might pop up. Shit like that is always in the back of that person's head, so they tend to pull away from you. You know what I'm saying? Be careful if you're dating someone that's not out, because you essentially have to alter your life to accommodate theirs. You know what I'm saying? The way I feel about it, you know, sometimes it could be that they're bi, which kind of ties into my whole dating a bisexual deal. It could be because religion, work, all that other kind of shit. Now, don't get me wrong. When it comes to work and all of that, I'm not saying be a flaming queer at your job. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to fucking hold a gay flag, announce to the world that you're gay. However, you know, it shouldn't be to the point where if you have a girlfriend or boyfriend or whatever, that you have to deny this person in front of your coworkers or in front of your parents or in front of your friends or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I think that's kind of selfish. I think that if you are someone that's in the closet and you know, and you're dating someone that's out, do you not think it's unfair to them? You know what I mean? Because if I'm dating someone, hey, and we run into one of your friends, co-workers, classmates or whatever, and you introduce me as, oh, this is my friend, or oh, this is my associate, classmate, whatever, you know, I feel some kind of way about it. I have an issue with it, but that's just me. Essentially, you know, you can catch unwanted backlash. Like, say for example, if the person comes out to their family and friends being with you, you know, if they feel like they shouldn't want to have to hide or whatever, and then they get that negative backlash, they could turn around and project that on you. You know what I'm saying? That's another issue you have to worry about when dating someone that's not out. You also have to deal with that whole, you know, I came out because of you and my family disowned me because of you, things like that, which leads me to tell you, don't assume blame. If that person decides to come out, now granted, if you keep bringing it up and if it's an issue and you keep, oh, why don't you come out and you need to come out, that's not your job to do that, because, you know, we all have our times, places, feelings. We have our own set schedule when we want to come out. Some do it sooner than others, some do it later, you know what I mean? But don't force someone to come out, because yes, then it will become your fault. However, jumping back on that other soapbox, you know, don't assume blame. Don't ever let someone accuse you of being the reason that their family disowned them or their friends disowned them. Hell, in my personal opinion, if they were real friends or if the family really loved you, it wouldn't matter if you was polka dot, purple, blue, gay, lesbian, whatever. That doesn't change the person that you are. You know what I'm saying? I guess that's just how I feel about it. You know, I'm just talking shit. It's not before New Year's, but yeah. Dating someone that isn't out can be one hell of a challenge, you know what I mean? And to everyone out there that's dating in the dating pool or whatever you want to call it, just be careful, be mindful. If the person isn't out, you definitely want to weigh your options before getting really involved with this individual. Definitely want to make sure that this is something that you want, because it is definitely, positively, absolutely a wild roller coaster. You know what I'm saying? And just remember, you can possibly be the friend to family and family to the friends. You know what I'm saying? When it's time for you to come around, or you guys hang out and all that other shit. So yeah, that's just how I feel about it. I mean, if I personally, I did that once, and that was when I first had my first experience with the female. The young lady was not out, and it was a whole bunch of shit. It was a whole bunch of unnecessary bullshit. And I mean, you live, you learn. The more you grow, the more you know. You know what I mean? The more years you are blessed to see on this earth, hopefully you should grow mentally and, you know, decide whether or not to continue to do or accept things that you accepted at a younger age. Like myself, you know, hey, that was my first relationship with a bi female. That was my first relationship dating someone in the closet, not completely out. And since then, that has never, ever, 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 ever happened again, because I know that I don't want to go through that whole rigmarole of coming out again. That's just how I feel about it, because it's essentially both of you coming out at the same time, because once they come out, you know, you have to, if you're not a strong individual, or not necessarily a strong individual, but if this is a person that you may or may not want to be with for the rest of your life, or, you know, for the long term, then you might want to strongly consider dating around or dating someone that is completely out, family, friends, all that other kind of bullshit. But yeah, that's how I feel about it, jumping on that soapbox for the last time in 2009. I'll be sure to continue posting, and I'm gonna be back with my little New Year's video blog, whatever. So yeah, peace out, YouTube. Peace.